Imagine opening your eyes one morning in a place you have always considered your haven, only to watch it slowly disappear, economically, socially, and even environmentally. What if the province you love, filled with memories and livelihoods, stood on the edge of disaster? In 2026, several provinces in the Philippines are expected to face extreme dangers that could transform life for millions. But which places are at the greatest risk? And why is this crisis happening now? This video counts down the top 10 Philippine provinces facing severe threats, including natural disasters, failing infrastructure, economic struggles, and mass migration. Stay with us until the very end, because the final province on this list may truly surprise you. It is a place few ever expected to see here. But before we begin, if you want to stay informed about urgent global and local challenges, be sure to like the video, subscribe to Discovering the Earth, and share your thoughts in the comments. Now, let us uncover the provinces under threat. Number 1. Leyte. Leyte has survived countless disasters, but 2026 may be its most difficult year yet. Known for its resilience, after Typhoon Haiyan, 2013, the province is once again facing brutal climate extremes. Forecasts show that Leyte could be one of the areas most severely hit by super typhoons in 2026, made even worse by rising sea levels that continue to swallow coastal towns. Its main economic lifeline, agriculture, is also suffering. Rice, coconut, and other crucial crops are declining due to unpredictable weather, pushing already indebted farmers deeper into hardship. Infrastructure, especially in Tacloban, is weakening because of poor planning and inadequate disaster defenses. Experts urge the government to prioritize Leyte in climate resilience efforts. But will these measures come soon enough? Residents are being urged to move away from high-risk zones, yet many have nowhere else to go. Leyte's situation is a stark reminder of what happens when relentless climate threats collide with years of insufficient preparation. Number 2. Maguindanao del Norte. Formed through recent political restructuring, Maguindanao del Norte faces overlapping problems that could lead to severe collapse in 2026. Its young administration struggles to stabilize a region long affected by conflict and deep poverty. Safety remains a major concern, with sporadic violence and clan clashes disrupting everyday life. This instability drives investors away, leaving residents dependent on limited government aid and an economy based on subsistence farming. Infrastructure is also fragile. Roads, schools, and medical facilities remain severely inadequate, trapping families in a cycle of deprivation. A potential food crisis looms as farmland is abandoned due to conflict and natural disasters. Without swift action, Maguindanao del Norte risks becoming a hotspot of humanitarian and economic turmoil. Number 3. Pampanga. Pampanga is known for its thriving economy and rich cultural identity. But it faces a silent, serious crisis: subsidence. Continuous groundwater extraction for industries and agriculture is causing the land to sink, especially in areas like San Fernando and Angeles City. Rapid urbanization, with shopping malls, housing developments, and factories, places additional strain on the province's limited resources. Combined with rising flood risks from nearby rivers and dams, Pampanga finds itself in a precarious position. Can the province innovate quickly enough to avoid widespread collapse? Or will it become a cautionary tale for other fast-growing regions? Whatever the outcome, both residents and policymakers must act urgently, as the window for intervention is closing fast. Number 4. Batanes. Batanes, known as one of the Philippines' most beautiful and culturally unique provinces, faces serious threats in 2026. Famous for its rolling hills and resilient Ivatan traditions, the province now confronts a challenge it cannot face alone: climate change. Located in the far north, Batanes lies directly in the path of increasingly powerful typhoons. Each year brings stronger storms that erode shorelines, destroy farmland, and damage traditional stone houses. Rising sea levels also threaten to engulf low-lying areas. Infrastructure issues worsen the situation. Outdated facilities and limited transportation make delivering aid during disasters extremely challenging. Although the Ivatan people are known for their resilience, experts worry even their strength may soon be tested beyond its limits. Without immediate intervention, Batanes could become one of the first provinces overwhelmed by long-term climate impacts. Number 5. Sulu. Sulu, rich in history and home to natural treasures like the Tubataha reefs, is nearing collapse due to rising environmental and socio-political threats. While instability has long affected the region, 2026 may be its most critical year yet. Security concerns persist, as armed conflict and piracy discourage both tourism and trade, two essential pillars of Sulu's economy. This lack of stability fuels poverty and slows development. At the same time, Sulu's marine ecosystems are deteriorating because of illegal fishing and coral destruction. Climate change adds even more pressure, as warming waters and acidification damage the reefs and threaten the lives of local fishing communities. If these reefs collapse, the consequences will extend far beyond Sulu, and it would be a global ecological disaster. Without major reforms and international cooperation, Sulu may face environmental and economic breakdown in the near future. Number 6. Camarines Sur. Camarines Sur, famous for destinations like Caramoan and Mount Isarog, is standing at the edge of a worsening crisis. Environmental degradation, over-tourism, and increasingly powerful natural disasters are pushing the province toward danger. In 2026, the Bicol region is expected to face stronger typhoons, with Camarines Sur likely absorbing much of the impact. Annual flooding continues to destroy homes, farms, and critical infrastructure. Deforestation in mountainous areas contributes to frequent landslides and further environmental decline. Tourism, once the province's economic savior, has begun to strain local ecosystems and overwhelm waste management systems. If these issues aren't addressed soon, Camarines Sur risks losing both its natural beauty and its economic stability. Number 7. Palawan. Palawan, often called the last frontier of the Philippines, is facing threats that could lead to a devastating decline by 2026. Tourism hotspots like El Nido and Coron continue to attract millions. But this popularity is taking a heavy toll. Coral reefs are dying from pollution, overfishing, and uncontrolled coastal development. Mangrove forests, critical for preventing erosion and supporting marine life, are being cleared for resorts. Rising sea levels threaten low-lying islands, displacing communities and damaging habitats. Palawan's incredible biodiversity, once its greatest strength, is now at risk as illegal logging and wildlife trafficking worsen under weak enforcement. Without strong environmental protection, Palawan could shift from being a global paradise to a tragic example of ecological neglect. Number 8. Agusan del Sur. Agusan del Sur, located in the heart of Mindanao, is facing a quiet yet destructive crisis: widespread deforestation. Its once vibrant rainforests, essential to ecological balance and the livelihoods of indigenous communities, are rapidly disappearing. By 2026, scientists warn that Agusan del Sur may reach a point of irreversible environmental collapse. Illegal logging and mining have cleared vast forest areas, causing severe flooding and soil erosion. The Agusan River, once the province's lifeline, now overflows more frequently, damaging farms and communities. Indigenous groups are being displaced as their ancestral lands are invaded by extractive industries, threatening their culture and traditional knowledge. Without immediate action, Agusan del Sur could become nearly uninhabitable. Number 9. Zambales. Zambales, admired for its beaches and mountain landscapes, is at a critical turning point. Decades of mining, once the cornerstone of its economy, have become its greatest threat. In 2026, the environmental consequences of unregulated mining could push Zambales toward collapse. Massive deforestation, polluted rivers, and growing vulnerability to landslides and flash floods have put many communities at risk. Mount Pinatubo, once a symbol of resilience, now poses additional danger as erosion and human interference increase instability. Tourism, which could help revive the economy, is declining due to environmental damage. Beaches once filled with visitors are now polluted and marine life is dwindling. Unless Zambales shifts towards sustainable development, its future remains uncertain. Number 10. Northern Samar. One of the poorest provinces in the country, it is facing a potentially catastrophic future in 2026. Long prone to typhoons, the province is now dealing with storms that are more frequent and more intense than ever before. Agriculture, the backbone of its economy, is collapsing as floods repeatedly wipe out farmlands. Lacking modern infrastructure, such as proper irrigation, the province is unable to adapt to changing weather patterns. Migration makes matters worse. As residents leave in search of better opportunities, the province is left with a shrinking workforce and an aging population. Without targeted development and stronger disaster planning, the province could face total economic and social breakdown. These stories highlight the broader challenges the Philippines must confront: climate change, unregulated development, and long-standing systemic issues. While the situation is alarming, meaningful change is still possible if decisive action is taken now. Which province do you think needs the most urgent attention? Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to raise awareness. Together we can help protect these provinces for future generations.